Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. In this demo, we'll show how to create an IAM user, IAM, which is Identity and Access Management. To do this, we're at the console home at this time. So let's search for IAM in the search box. And this gives us access to that resource. Click on IAM. And on the left navigation menu, we're going to click on Users. Now, there's some users here. I'm going to add a user. We're going to call the user Coder001. Coder001 will be that name. And I don't want to give them programmatic access. I want to give them a password-based access. And I'll create the password, which is password 1 exclamation mark. We'll show that password to make sure I spelled it right. And it's a good idea to have them reset the password, but not for my purposes. Password 1 exclamation mark show. Next, we'll set some permissions. Okay, so what do we want to give permissions for this user to? So let's see what groups are available here. Okay, I'm clicking on Create Group, and it has something to do with S3. I want these users to have access to S3. Here's user Amazon S3 full access. Provides full access to all buckets via the management console. I want to give that permission there. And click Create Group. I'll call this S3 full access. That's our group name, and this is the policy that's going to go along with it. And create group. Okay. Next, we'll add a tag. I'll call this name and say this is coders with S3, coders S3 full. How's that? That kind of sums it up. Nope, that's too long. I'm just going to call it coders. Next, we'll review it, and it looks okay. Create user. Okay, so I'm going to create another user with that same group. Again, we went to users, add user. We'll call this one Coder002 with a password, same password, PASSWORD 1 exclamation. We don't want them to change the password. Show it, make sure I spelled it right. Next. And we'll go down and say this is S3 full access for this user also. And this is name coders. Okay, create user. Now those users have full access to S3. We're going to create another user that has read-only access. Let's try that. Close that. Add users. And I'll call this one Coder Audit. Give them a password. Sorry for using the same password, but I don't want to remember a lot of them. show the password. Oops, I almost got it wrong. 1 exclamation mark, 1 bang. And I don't want them to create a new one. Next. Don't save it. And we're going to get a different group here. We'll create a different group. And this is going to be based on S3 read-only access. And then we'll call this S3 read only. Okay. And we create the group. And that's what it looks like. We'll call this name S3 read only. Review it and create the user. And that's how you create users in IAM. Thank you for watching.